One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Centennial Bank Stadium in Jonesboro, home to the Red Wolves of Arkansas State. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. Squaring off with another team from the map, the Arkansas State Red Wolves. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Demon Deacons offense will take the first swing of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
As a quarterback, I'm trying to find my matchup, get the ball to my guy so he can do something with it after the catch. When you put it on his body, he can catch it and then break a tackle and make a play happen like he did just there.
And the Demon Deacons, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage of it.
To the air, it's Nelson. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Yeah, and you could tell he wanted to get it to the big man, and I would too, by the way. You got a 6'4", 6'5", 6'17" wide receiver out there. You want to throw it up so he can make a play. Set those feet first, then you give it to him.
On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on fourth down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. So the Arkansas State Red Wolves offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And, David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen...
They wrap him up. He tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's stopped in the backfield.
That defender was not fooled at all by the play action. He never thought the offense was running the football. He had his ears pinned back, used his speed to get to the QB.
Let's go. And the Red Wolves now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Harrell. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
The Red Wolves come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Dropping back, it's Flowers. The quick out. There he goes. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And the Red Wolves racing to the line in the hurry-up. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line.
How about the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch?
The Red Wolves are rolling down the field. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Touchdown, Red Wolves! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They marched 56 yards to the end zone. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Got a man. It's DeLuca. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Demon Deacons with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Hauls it in. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw again. Fires to the wideout. He's got him wide open. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Working that left side now. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Now on 2nd and goal. Trying to find the end zone. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We've reached a break, and Arkansas State has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. Trying to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wake!
Yeah, and it's 4th and goal, and it's go time. I got to push people around. Look at the offensive line doing a really good job getting those guys moved back, creating a little hole for the running back, and he does the rest on 4th and goal and gets the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Caught near the sticks. It's Summers. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes to find.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. To the air, it's Flowers. Bringing the heat. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
To the air on second down. On the run, still looking. Running into the open space. Turning it on. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Red Wolves, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Catch in the middle, it's Harrell. Touchdown, Red Wolves! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Ready to try the point after.
And listen, my job is to get it to my playmakers like this guy on the outside. He'll do the rest. He'll get in the end zone. Nice catch. Way to finish it with a touchdown.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Kentucky needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Lexington behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Vanderbilt. Games like these just mean more. And we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to fire on second down. This time he's got him. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. The Demon Deacons come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. It's complete to the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Demon Deacons have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. That's caught. It's DeLuca. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. The Demon Deacons have this offense rolling. Wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And the Demon Deacons had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's going for the goal line. Only in the hops. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Demon Deeks. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he makes the extra point.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Coming out with it, it's Harrell. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Oh, he's got a chance. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Dropping back, it's Flowers. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Red Wolves will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Throws for the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
This time it's complete. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Demon Deacons lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Crosses the 30, he's got away. He's down at the 23-yard line. It's a first down, and they've got to show this urgency. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Making side adjustments here. Throws to the wideout. Looking to get it in. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. And the Demon Deacons are threatening on first and goal. They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Demon Deacons.
These close games a lot of times come down to who executes late in the ball game. That was a late game situation. Nice execution, and now they got the lead going into the half, and they have all the momentum.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. He'll bring it out. It's Harrell. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Looking to throw. It's Flowers. Using his feet to buy time. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Jonesboro when that town is buzzing as it is today.
The Demon Deacons will boot it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. They'll go to the ground. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Red Wolves with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Handoff from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. Looking to throw, it's Flowers. Grab near the marker is Hampton. Breaks into the open. just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. The Red Wolves come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not much there on the run. He gets one to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Throwing right. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for it all. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Arkansas State. Extra point here will tie the game.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Hold it, finds his man on the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Got his man all by himself. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. That last big play has them in position to threaten here. 1st and 10 from the 37. Gets it past the marker. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Fires left. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up 1st and goal. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the...
He's trying to get it in. Touchdown, Wake Forest. And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And it was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Harold. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Quickly complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Handoff to the lone back. Oh, he's got some space. And they swarm him under. And the Red Wolves in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Flowers. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and he add the answer to the test right there.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, all right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Dude, wide open, big play opportunity, hits him right between the numbers. You got to make that play. Those are one of those where I tap my helmet like, dude, that was me. That was on me. My bad. Give me another opportunity later on.
Hit as he throws. He's got him this time. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. The Red Wolves are marching down the field. Takes the handoff. It's Gage. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Looking to throw. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. And the Red Wolves will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Got room to work. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Looking for a man. It's Van Buren. Fires to the middle. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
He might want another play. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He'll throw it. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Going for it all. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. The run from the shotgun. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's Hawkins. There he goes! Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Red Wolves come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Back to throw, it's Flowers. Zings it complete to the right. Bust through behind his pad. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. And the Red Wolves have it with a 1st and 10. Got it in the middle, it's Harrell.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing it. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom, I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
The Red Wolves with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
And the Red Wolves are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chain. Oh, my, circle, Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the 1st down. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of 1st downs, and here they come again. Shakes off the defender. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. Touchdown, Red Wolves! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. Looking for the tie with the extra point. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
He'll bring it out. It's Washington. And the returner will be brought down. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. To the air, it's Van Buren. Safe completion on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. They're going to test the right side with this one. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Getting late, pressure building, huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Snagged out of the air. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
And listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I keep feeding this guy for sure.
Gashing the D on the right. Touchdown, Wake. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
What a great game, tied late in the ball game. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score's tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Flowers. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Wake Forest. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Florida State went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's house and prove you're legit. And did the Seminoles ever do that? Never know what can happen when two good teams face off. But even the most plugged-in ACC fans have to be surprised by this one, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They're looking to throw on second and short. Fires to the big fella. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game. But the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds in this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
Fires one high and deep. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Quarterback will take a knee. The defense can stop it one more time, but we are close to being all she wrote. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will, throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.